This is what happens when a top student pulls 3 all-nighters in a row. So this guy, Tom, right? He's a strata student. Like, he studies a little bit every day. He doesn't have to. He just enjoys learning. But finals week comes around, and he decides he needs to pull some all-nighters. So he does. He studies hard, real hard. 3 days. No sleep, just textbooks and coffee. And he thinks that because he's such a smart guy, he'll be able to memorize everything and get perfect scores on all his tests. But what he didn't realize was that sleep is memory's best friend. And without it, even geniuses forget everything. Let me explain. After the first night of no sleep, Tom starts to feel it. His brain just isn't operating at full capacity. He feels sluggish off his game. But he tells himself, it's okay. I can still do this. I've got 2 more nights. So he pushes through. But by the second night, things start to get bad. His eyes are bloodshot, can barely focus on his books. And then it happens. His hand trembles. He forgets formulas he's known for years. Basic algebra, trigonometry, calculus, physics, chemistry. It's all jumbled in his head. It's like his brain is betraying him. He's got one last night. He walks out of the library, blank. Now, before we move on, I want to say this. There are different kinds of intelligence. Like emotional intelligence, which is like knowing how to control your emotions and stuff. But if you want to do well on your exams, you need to make sure you're looking after your brain. And that means getting enough sleep. Because here's the thing. When you sleep, your brain processes everything that you've learned while you reawake and stores it away in your long-term memory. It's like offloading data from your computer. When you're awake, your brain is running on battery power. And when that battery gets low, your focus and your concentration start to suffer. And then you make mistakes. Simple mistakes that you normally wouldn't make if you were well rested. So don't underestimate the power of sleep. Some people say, hey, I'm studying for an exam. I don't have time to sleep. Well, you do. You just gotta make it. If you don't, you're not gonna perform at your best. Your brain won't let you. Now, I'm not saying you have to get 8 hours of sleep every night. Maybe you only need 7 or 6, but try and get as much as you can. But some people say I'm a night owl. I do my best work at night. I should study then. Okay, fine. Make sure you catch up on your sleep during the day. Take a nap so that you can still function at your best. You know, there's this quote that I really like. It goes, sleep is the best medicine of all, and yet it is the least used. So true. Why do we turn to pills and potions when we're sick, when all we really need is a good night of sleep? Sleep helps us heal. It helps us focus. It helps us learn. So if you're feeling under the weather, tired, exhausted, just go to bed. Your body will thank you for it. The next day, Tom wakes up. He feels terrible. His eyes are droopy. He can barely focus. He tries to study, but everything he'd memorized the night before has vanished. It's like his brain is playing tricks on him. He can't remember anything. And then it hits him. The gravity of the situation. It's in trouble. Big trouble. Now Tom has 2 choices. He could panic and keep trying to force himself to study, or he could take a step back and come up with a plan. And you know what he did? He slept. He took the test, got the worst grade he'd ever gotten in his life, learned a valuable lesson about the importance of sleep. And that's the story of what happens when a top student pulls 3 all-nighters in a row. Don't be that guy. Sleep smart. Study smart. That's how you win.